Hey everyone, Brian Matthews here with another video for you from Southern Pine Outdoors, and today's video is going to be all about the Ridge Rocker Perfect Storm double glass call. The other tool that you will need that does not come with this particular set on their website is you will need some form of stone. I just picked up theirs because it was right there in that shopping cart. And basically what you do when you first open up the call, I see everybody scratching their calls and I'm like, okay, where do you actually scratch it? And then I realized everybody just scratches it at the top, and because everybody's got a picture in it, this awesome gobbler in there with the thunderstorm in the background, and I was like, I don't want to cover that up, so I just started scratching at the top where there wasn't any kind of picture or anything. So anyways, you take your stone and you just kind of bear down and you scratch it up a good bit. Not a whole lot. And to be honest with you, I just opened this up 2 seconds ago and tried it out for the first time off camera. So just scratch it up just enough to be able to actually see the scratches. And then you pick up your provided striker that you've got. This particular striker is a Purple Heart striker with what I'm going to say a white pine handle, and then the actual call itself is a zebra wood call, and this is a double glass call. They have several different variations of calls that you can get with different woods. This particular one, like I say, has the image of the Perfect Storm in it. You can get some of the double glass calls, if not even this one, personalized with your own hunting picture in it. So I think that's pretty cool if you've shot a big bird with someone significant, or just a big bird, and you've got that picture and you want to have your personalized call to put in your man cave or just keep in your truck or whatever the case may be, or even use during your next turkey season. Ridge Rocker's got you covered. So I think that's pretty sweet. So demonstration of these calls. This is my now second time using a glass call. It's a little bit harder than a slate call, which is what I'm used to using. To be honest with you, it's really not that much more difficult. The biggest thing with the glass versus slate, the slate gives you a little bit more of a grit to actually start out with, whereas the glass, if you hit one of those slick spots, that that striker is not going to actually do anything, or it's going to sound kind of like a faint turkey sound. So I typically grab my striker like a pencil with about maybe ½ an inch of room left on top, and then grab my call. My hands are fairly small, so I can't actually wrap my fingers around sturdy enough. So I just grab the call from the bottom completely. And then obviously you've got these holes on the bottom, which every turkey call should have. That's actually where the sound comes out. So you can kind of muffle that sound if you need to, or just adjust it a little bit. Maybe you want to hold it like this, but I typically hold it wide open like that just to give me the loudest sound possible. So I typically hold it just like this right here and kind of rotate the sanding part, or the scratched part, towards me. And then I'll put my striker kind of in the middle or right on the end furthest away from me on that scratched surface, and then just slowly start pulling back towards me. And then that's basically it. So all I'm doing is just dragging. And then this isn't necessarily a lesson tutorial on how to call or which calls to make. I'll probably do that in a later video. But I just wanted to demonstrate, how to actually use the call and then how it actually sounds. So let me demonstrate how it actually sounds. So obviously I'm just playing around with it, just trying to give y'all an idea of exactly how the call sounds. Like I say, this is my second time using the double glass call, the harder you put on that striker, the more pressure you put on that striker, the louder that sound's going to get as far as that turkey sound. So just keep practicing with it. Hopefully for those that are familiar with the glass calls, maybe that'll give you an idea of exactly, once again, how this thing sounds before you buy it. And to me, I'm pretty impressed. It sounds a whole lot better than those slate calls that you can buy from Walmart or even Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's and places like that. You may be able to find something, one of those Primos calls or something that sounds fairly similar to it, but everybody's going to have, every brand of turkey call is going to be a little bit different, have their own personality to them. Me personally, I like Ridge Rocker just because they're a local company. They're handmade here in the U.S. and you can't go wrong with doing anything like that nowadays. And the customer service is going to be a whole lot better than trying to get in touch with somebody from Primos or Nightingale or wherever your existing calls come from. So I will leave a link in the description to this specific call, as well as this this stone here, so that you can go ahead and purchase those. And I will also leave a link for the actual website itself so that you can check out all of their products, not just these individual ones. So if y'all have any questions, comments, leave those down below. As always, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification, because there's a whole lot of videos coming out for these particular turkey calls that I've picked up from Ridge Rocker to use for my 2021 turkey season. So appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching and have a great one.